All right, it is now time for Storm Team 4. You know what, Michael Fish? One thing I have learned is that a little snow doesn't stop anyone here in Milwaukee. You know, it's just like, okay, it's snowing, keep it moving.
Yeah, keep it moving. More salt, which means, of course, more money.
More
Some
sand.
people have to clean off their cars every day where they're parked outside that Shannon. At least I have a garage. But again, it is really becoming a nuisance, Shannon, and it's costing a lot of people a lot of money, causing a lot of problems as well. But the snow is now done. We don't have any watches, warnings, or advisories here. There are some wind chill advisories off to our north and west, but they are not here. That's for our overnight hours. It's going to get cold again. Same old pattern. Now, this system, it kind of came in from pretty much the west and dipped its way to the south a bit. But what happened, computer models, they've been doing it now with this current pattern. Gives us kind of more of a bullseye with the snow, and then they kind of shift their way to the south. So that's what happened. Actually, take a look at another thing that went on with this whole storm system. Notice the heavier rain and snow right here through Illinois. Well, that's kind of a moisture transport block. That happens with thunderstorms too. Heavy precip to our south, that means lighter for us, and that's just what happened. I don't hear any complaints except from snowmobilers. As far as our snow amounts, Cedarburg, Milwaukee, Mequon, about 2.5 inches. We're seeing Ken there checking in with 2 inches, Dousman 1.8. Either way, it was light and fluffy to move, but still, you had to throw down salt. More salt, more cleanup. The pattern just continues. Now here goes the cold again. Let's talk about those temperatures where our average should be 30. You're going to be hoping for average when you see the 10-day coming up here. But as far as today, below average. Why does that affect you? Because look off to the north and west. Lower teens, middle teens. That's what's on the way again for tomorrow. Our temperatures are dipping right now down to 12. Fond du Lac, Beaver Dam, 16 Waukesha. Still holding on to the 20s where there are a few more clouds in Milwaukee, Racine, and Kenosha where it's 23. How about wind chills? If you're going out tonight, well, this is what it feels like, the middle of winter again, but at least the wind chills aren't below zero yet. But they will be later tonight, even though there's not going to be a strong wind. That's something that's a little bit different. Another storm system passes and there's not that much wind. So that's kind of nice, and there's no polar vortex behind this, but still, it is going to be cold. So there was that moisture transport block. It kind of kept all the moisture here in central Illinois. That's fine. Kept our snow amounts lighter than forecasted yesterday, but I don't hear many complaints because we've had enough snow now, and it's only the beginning of February. Now, as far as tomorrow is concerned, behind this system, yes, it's going to be colder, but at least it's going to be dry, and you're going to notice some sunshine. Great. So you don't have to do any more cleanup tomorrow. You don't have to clean up the sun, right? That's going to be the story tomorrow. More sun on Monday. But look at this, off to our south and west. Here we go again. Another low pressure going to slowly track its way our way. We're going to have to see exactly where that tracks. Maybe you can stay a little bit further south, keep those snow amounts down. But I'll let you know when the snow moves in. Tonight, no snow. Any flurries coming to an end down to the far southeast. 7 in Milwaukee and by the Lake, 2 Waukesha and inland. For tomorrow, 14 Milwaukee and by the Lake, 11 Waukesha and inland. Cold, but luckily there won't be that much wind. Cold one tomorrow night. Overnight wind chills between 5 and 15 below. That is not polar vortex cold. That's what we start off with for wind chills on Monday morning, 10 to 15 below, but then temperatures pop back up to 17 degrees. How about the next 10 days? Any improvement, like where we could see 30s or 40s on the 10-day? No. Unfortunately, Tuesday afternoon, Tuesday night could see several inches of snow. We'll keep an eye on that. Back into the icebox Thursday, 7 for a high. It continues, Shannon. And I think a lot of people sick of this. Again, it's costing a lot of people, seriously, plenty of money. You're doing those stories about people running out of salt. Just doesn't end.